Hey guys, it's Calista.
Like what?
Here's an update about my hip dislocation that happened this past weekend. So if you guys didn't know, this past Friday I was taken to the emergency room into the hospital because of a dislocation in my hip. I had hip surgery on October 14th of this year, and it was a whole hip replacement. Yes, I'm 26, but I do have cerebral palsy as an OCP, and it's very common for patients like us to have hip dysplasia, and that can cause arthritis in the hip, and it can cause a bone spur if it's not caught in time. In my case, this was the case. I had a bone spur and severe arthritis for 3 years and didn't know it until this past year. I am now 8 weeks post-op, and my doctor gave me the okay to bend and do all the things that I know that I could do. And on Friday afternoon around 1:30, I made my lunch and I was sitting down and I was like, oh, I should probably trim my toenails. Because when I trim my toenails, I lift my leg up and it was my good leg, which is my right leg. So I was like, oh, it's not going to hurt anything. Well, I went to go ahead and grab something and didn't realize that my left knee was going inwards. Which it's not okay for my knee to still go inwards because the leg is still healing. Like the hip is still healing, so it going in that far is like a no-no. But I didn't notice that it was going in that far. I quickly looked down and realized that it was in that far, but then I had a spasm because of my cerebral palsy as an OCP. Because the way that my brain tells me that I'm in pain is by a spasm. That's like a warning, hey, something is wrong. But I didn't notice it in time, which caused the hip to go clear into the other side of my on my other leg. And it caused the dislocation. Now I'm taking a step back. I'm not able to bend. I'm not able to twist or do a lot of those things. I'm able to bend down when I'm sitting, but being very careful when I do, and only going at 90 degrees. When I went to the hospital, they did get the hip back into socket. They did a really good job doing that. My doctor was impressed. But my doctor did tell me that there is still certain things I'm not going to be able to do because of this happening. And I still need to be really cautious for a year, but the hip does look great. The tissue just needs to form around the hip again, and the tissue, it takes a while for it to form, so I can't bend or anything for 3 to 6 weeks, or until my physical therapist tells me I can. It was a simple accident. I can't blame myself because my CP just did it on its own. The spasm was going to happen either way, and yeah. I just know now not to allow my knee to go in that position because it could happen again if I do. And I'm not dealing with that pain. The pain is just, I can't explain the pain that I had. But I'm all better now, and even though I'm taking a step back, I'm still healing really well, and yeah. I know this video is long, but I hope you guys understand, and love you guys. Bye!